They own Evo. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, hell yeah. God, this looks so fucking good. This looks so fucking good.
Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Baby.
Okay, the Fury did not look good.
You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain.
Like, those fire effects did not look good. I'll be real.
Go back to your own world.
Why did you spoil the Sorrow? Like, I'm like, come on. Out of all of them. Damn. Oh, you can parry him. Let's go. Canonically Solid Snake. That's looking cool. Oh my god. What? I don't like that running animation. They fucking made MGO. Let's go. I like how people are like, it didn't confirm or deny it. I don't know. It's like, I don't know if they don't confirm it or deny, but I can tell you one thing: Keraton is not used for co-op games. You understand? You feel me? They don't use Keraton as a target for, like, you know, like a co-op thing or whatever.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder.
On top of the roof at, you know, fighting the ocelots. You know, the mountains up there. Amazing. Dude, look at this shit. Like, am I at the highest quality right now? Fucking crank that shit. I know I'm pausing immediately, but like, I don't need to see the subtitles. I'm seeing online that some people are saying this looks worse.
What?
Than the first trailers. I'm like, how? Like, do you have eyes? How do you think this looks worse? Look at the fucking detail in all these rocks. Like,
No, he's close.
shit.
Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this looks fucking amazing. And then the first look at an interior, and he laid porn on the floor. I will say the interior's lighting looks like it might need some work. It looks like like they almost like it doesn't have ambient occlusion. Like, if you know your 3D, you know what I'm talking about. Like on the edging, the edges of all the geometry, there's no shading on it, so it's like flat and it's very noticeable. This is the type of thing, like, for at least for me, that stood out immediately. Is like on the edge of objects, usually we have a thing called ambient occlusion that like darkens the edges. Like, you can see some of it. Like I'd say, like, over here there's some, but there's not enough, like here and things like that, and on the table and like on the edge alongside the wall here. Either they have it and it's not enough, or they don't have it on certain things and it's kind of giving it a weird flat image.
Enemy position unknown.
There's fucking Rykov, by the way. Let's zoom in, enhance. He's there, our little twink man.
Enemy position unknown.
Classic.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander. Baby.
This is what I meant. Like, this is the only thing that to me looked weird. The Fury's fire, the way when he like goes around, it just looked weird. Like, I don't know. In this first scene of him coming in, you can tell like the fire is still propagating. That's probably still going to be a very interesting part of that fight. And like his helmet is like very orange for some reason. But like the fire itself looked weird, if that makes sense. Like, also, is camo very visible? Like, that camo looks so fucking visible, it's insane. That's stealth camo? That's supposed to be stealth. I hope that this is just because it's early. It's an early, like, you know, trailer. The effect is not really like done yet. That man sticks out more with stealth camo on than he does without it. Could be because he's doing an attack. That is fair. That might actually be, you know, fair enough. Actually, yeah, like you can see like as he's doing the attack, like sparks are flying out. I mean, stealth camo for the fear suit is basically like very experimental. Going that route, I guess, would explain it and at least answers that it's not fucking vocal cord parasites.
You won't get away from me. Time for you to
And then like this other shot of the Fury, this is when the fire at least looks good again. So it actually, you know, spreads normally and it actually looks very nice. It's like mixed. You can see the fire like on the walls and stuff. Very cool. I feel like this game is going to look even better than this when it actually comes out. And of course, the paint actually fucking looks cool. Like, look at the lighting in the second arena. Amazing, actually.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your.
Do they actually change the camera for this?
What's the matter?
I want to say this is the gameplay. Like, them actually zooming out is actually part of the gameplay. Or, like, the isometric camera view from, like, you know, the classic mode, the way the game actually was. I want to say, like, this is from that and not, like, just cool fucking thing for trailer.
I'm over here.
And, of course, the end looks amazing. One thing I don't understand is dude never should spoil the sorrow. I don't know why we do it, but we're going under the impression that people have never played MGS3 and have no idea what's going on. They don't know what this is. They don't know what this means. It's just funny Ghost Man. What the fuck does this matter? You know, whatever. Kojima has spoiled more of his own game than this ever would. But that's just me being like, I want to make sure that people have no idea this even happened. Like, what do you mean like this game goes supernatural with shit? I'm like, keeping that shit hidden and let people discover that. But I'm not Konami. I'm not the one that's doing the damn marketing. So whatever.
Go back to your own world.
Nah, bro, I can't wait for this to come out. I like Volgan looks so good. You can tell where they're like really like leaning into the lighting. Like the lighting outdoors versus the lighting indoors in certain parts are way more finished than others. Comparing it to like here, for example, this feels more unfinished than, you know, than where we're at here. This looks way more complete. Like, holy shit, it looks so good. And yeah, Volgan doing an electric, sending fucking Snake flying, but he doesn't convert for a combo. Like, my man needs to actually start getting those juggles and that start hitting the lab. Like, he's not gonna reach God of Destruction at this rate. My man's stuck at Fujin right now with these shitty electrics. See, look, he mashed on the parry, and so he got fucking got for that, you know? Jesus, though, the fact that you can parry Volgan now, and this looks cinematic as fuck. Oh my god. Also, this is what the boss did to him. Snake is doing to Volgan what the boss did to him. This looks so good, dude. Also, I do like that they make him look at his fucking smile, dude. Look at look at him. Look at him. It's so dumb. Me and my adopted stepson. Okay, the moment of truth. So he is right here, right? This is a ghillie suit. I need to enhance this. Hang on. I need to look at this very fucking closely. Okay, no, he's just standing there. He's not pressed up against the wall or anything. He's just standing there. And you know how I can tell it's MGO immediately? the gunshots in the background that are active at all times. This is how you know I've been paying attention to how MGO does its sound design so much that the active gunfire that is in the background as like ambient noise is only something that they do because it's supposed to be like heavy action and stuff like that. And MGS4 did it for like most of its sound design, right? It really fits the fact that for a multiplayer game, you want to have like active shooting background noise or whatever, because it kind of like helps sell the fact that this is an active battlefield all the time. So also Keraton just drops from the sky, which, assuming this is actual gameplay and actual mode that they're doing and not just for show for the trailer, then this is like what, like solo capture or something, like technically, if we're being really technical, this is solo capture and like the target appears and like you have to go nab it. But then again, what happens afterwards leads me to believe that this is not the case. So yeah, this is Octo Camo. This is not Snake. I don't think so. Really cool effect, by the way. That is really cool. Okay, look, he has a balaclava. So yeah, no, this is not Snake. And they don't look like Gru or any other thing, so there's no factions. That is actually really cool, though. Like, the fact that there's more rocks that appear to like help blend in with the rest of the environment and shit. If you know where to place yourself, you might be able to blend in really fucking hard. Like, you're gonna have to actually remember how some of these maps actually like are in their terrain. Also, wearing Snake's BDU standard gear, but with a balaclava on, again, could be basic uniform, could be like something else. It's hard to say. This could mean a lot of things, but this is basically Snake's exact outfit, but with a balaclava on. I want to believe that this is just basic uniform. Like, everybody starts out with this, and then you just go from there. That would be a really cool way to do it. Or it literally could be a small insignificant little mode where it's multiplayer but there's no customization or whatever. These are two possibilities. These are two possibilities that I'm getting. So it's not MGO exactly. It's just a small multiplayer mode that they're doing, and you just play as generic nameless soldiers with like things. But then why would you go through the effort of making Octo Camo and doing all that extra shit? So to me, it makes no sense to like go and add all these new interesting things if we're not going to go big. With all that being said, I'm leaning towards this being actually MGO based on these findings. If it's not MGO and they're doing something else, I have no idea what that could be. But considering how much Save MGO itself has been super fucking out there for everybody, I would hope that Konami took the hint and actually did MGO. We don't know. It's not like they contacted me and let me know of this shit. So also, yeah, the little spin, the Keraton spins. It is an actual item. You pick it up for something. Unless the Keraton itself is how you get this ability. I doubt it, because the ghillie suit just disappears and you see the ghillie suit underneath, like the little, like the thing that comprises the ghillie suit underneath it. Like, yeah, the leaves go away and then rocks appear. Yeah, no, this is MGO. Without any doubt in my mind, this is just MGO. This is the whole point of this. Granted, like, we could go the extra mile and say, like, why is it only 2 people? Like, isn't every other MGO trailer showing more than just 2 people? It's a tease, damn it. Yeah, like this is what I feel like. We're gonna get an actual thing about MGO at some point, and I hope we'll get actual confirmation, but, like, there's just no way that they're gonna put all this extra effort for what is essentially in the same tier as Snake versus Monkey. That I just don't see that happening. And knowing Konami, they're gonna want to monetize something about this game long term. So the way I see it is that it has to be MGO or some equivalent to it. If we're really coming back with all of this, then yeah, I see this for sure. All in all, I'm just gonna sit here and just hope it's good, man. This showed promise and is very interesting, and I want to see what the end game of this is. So yeah, like I said, Konami, you have my attention. You have my attention, now you have to fucking keep it. You know how you fucking sell me? You know how you sell me completely? You show me the customization. But not like how MGS5 did it, where it's like complete outfits. No. Show me all the individual layers being changed, like in like a time lapse. And I guarantee you that's all it needs. Like one item at a time changing, and it's like top to bottom. Show every individual layer of a customization. If you can fucking do this as good as MGS4's or MGO2's customization, you've won. That's all I need. Anything else is like, it's whatever. Like we'll go from there. So there's another thing that I want to show. The one thing that I find interesting, and I want to see what this is going to end up becoming, is that this is what we got from Nishi, who is working on Save MGO. You got this. I don't know what that means, but we have a date. This could be anything. This could be the official date of MGO shutting down because Konami sent a cease and desist. Don't be too excited. This was posted today, right after the state of play. I feel like when it comes to like the way the numbers go, Nishi is American, right? Like they normally do month, day, whatever. Every other announcement for Save MGO has been month, day, year, if I recall. So it makes no sense to change this up now. We're going with month, day, year. That just means that we got time to wait on. Let me send this to Seki too. I want her to freak out. But it also means that we got something else to look forward to as well. Like this is stuff that like it's a good time to be an MGO fan in more than one way. So like, yeah, either way, if the MGO2 thing ends up being like a this month type of thing, we'll find out in a few days. Like we don't have to wait too long. It's only a few days and then we'll see. But if it ends up being December, then, you know, as confirmed as it could possibly get. I mean, let's be real. Like, what else could this possibly mean? If it's anything else, like, look at this shit. Like, ain't nothing else that this could possibly mean. If it's anything else, then that's a waste of potential. The only thing I hate is that they're still reusing MGS5 animations. That's it. The thing that's gonna suck about this, you are gonna be able to know when people are hiding like this. Like, you're probably gonna be able to tell. The thing that makes it very interesting is the extra rocks that show up afterwards. The fact that they're procedurally generating other like bits of foliage around you helps sell the whole thing that you're kind of blending in with the environment. It doesn't look like out of place. So intentionally, it's intentionally adding like randomized like rocks and stuff so that it kind of seamlessly blends in a little bit more with the rest of the terrain, which depending on how good that ends up looking, this might actually hide you. It's still a mound sticking out of the ground and whatever, like you're probably still gonna notice it, but it still has the chance of fooling most people. Keen eye is always gonna be able to notice these things. That's just the nature of multiplayer games to a certain extent. It's never been this good. You know, like you don't have to worry about shadows. There's very little giving this away other than the fact that it's a man-sized mound coming out of the ground. Like you can kind of tell. They just and suddenly a big mound of rocks. But like they slowly kind of align into place. So like you can't just do this immediately because you can see the rocks kind of like slowly start appearing. Let's start adding onto the terrain and stuff. You're not going to be able to get away with this immediately. The thing is that I don't see this as octo camo in the sense of how MGS4's worked. I feel like this is entirely something else. Because again, it's a ghillie suit at first. And it's lit visibly a ghillie suit. Like there's no mistaking this because the moment he lies down, you see the hood and you see like the rest of the ghillie suit would go. And then the rocks get put on top and then he goes and he like plays dead essentially, and it happens pretty much instant. There's no delay. It's not like octo camo in the same sense. It happens immediately. It still slowly transitions into like the whole thing because again the extra foliage of the rocks appearing literally takes the entire time of him getting up to this point to settle. Like it's still appearing over time as he's going through it. Like I know the stream probably is hiding some of these details. Like if you look at the trailer, you see like all the rocks still shifting as he gets to about this point. So it takes a while for this shit to settle. Point is, we have active environmental camouflage. It's not just wear the right camo pattern and hide. You can legitimately be part of the environment, which I think is really cool. But I hope you have actual customization on top of this and you can just wear appropriate camo and you could still blend in that way. But this is like a more direct way of doing it, where it's like you're actually part of the environment and you can try and hide that way. Because keep in mind, invisibility in MGO is not good when you still have your shadows visible, which is how MGS always works. Unless you made your shadow invisible, as far as camo is concerned, you have less camo if you're in the sun versus if you're in shadow. So these little things start adding up. The only way to fix this problem when it comes to Metal Gear and having it be multiplayer is taking that entire dynamic out of the equation and just letting you like visibly blend in with your surroundings and have that be an action that you're committing to, which is what this looks like. Like, you're fully are committing to hiding. You're not gonna pop out suddenly and shoot a guy, at least from this point. So this is just, you know, trick for the camera, right? This is what's fun about like talking about these things. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's all I had to really say. I just like talking about this stuff. We are so back, and now I have no idea what that's gonna fucking mean. There's a lot of stuff that makes me hopeful. It can also just be a red herring as well. So yes, fingers crossed. Please be good. But like, if Konami ever wants to send me a care package and send me, you know, the Delta stuff, I won't say no. You know? Please just fucking contact me. It'd be fucking sick. But you know, I think I'm just gonna leave it here for today. All right, you guys have a good one. This was fun.